What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Good morning still, and welcome to this channel if you're new. In this video, I kind of wanted to do a quick price prediction type of video, but also more of a review on Sweat Economy and a Sweatcoin, which is a launch I've been waiting for a lot. It was launched yesterday, as you can see, on all the major exchanges. You can buy that on KuCoin, Get.io, Maxi, and BYBIT. Links are all in the description if you want to buy that. But very exciting. It's a token of Sweatcoin. Sweatcoin is an app that has existed for quite some time already. I actually used that back in the day too. So that's why I was pretty excited. I think it's actually, when you compare that with Steppen and FitFi, this is actually the token that has the most potential long term. And I really think this could be a top 100 token very soon, but also for the long term. Definitely a market cap. So I mean, if you look at the technical analysis, it's probably going to go up a little bit more. Main resistance right now is 7.5 cents, but you should know this is the 5-minute time frame. We don't know the market cap yet. We don't know the supply. You cannot really analyze it yet, all right? And I would definitely also just look at the very minimum, use the 15-minute time frame. I just want to tell you that it's about momentum, all right? If we want to keep going up, the main thing we need to do is we need to stay above the key level we broke. So we broke above 6 cents right here. If we stay above that level, we're probably going to break above 7.5 cents, which is the next resistance level. If we stay on top of that, we're probably going up to 9 cents. If we then stay on top of 7.5 cents, we're probably going up to 10 cents. All right, it works like that. And the moment we get a big crash, it's probably the local top for a while. But you cannot really analyze it yet, so that's generally the rule of thumb to use in these kind of launches and in these situations. But for now, let's actually take a look at the coin itself, all right? Because that's actually, I think, very exciting. We're just going over the token, not the light paper. You can check the light paper at sweateconomy.com. But very exciting, I think. Sweat is the token. It gets minted, so you gain sweat when you walk and with your movement. Holding it has some benefits, and we'll talk about that. You can buy that on all the exchanges, as you can see. Sweat is live. They have their own wallet, which I think you need. And they actually generate revenue, right? Because they actually have a B2B business model. Sweatcoin also works like that. They have just businesses coming to them and they gain access to the user base, and they actually gain value, right? So the Sweatcoin has some real value behind it and some real utility. I think, and some transaction fees also allow you, or also allows your token to gain some revenue. Then they themselves have buy and burn programs, which decreases the supply, which is great because there's going to be a lot of inflation for the Sweatcoin, and you should know that. That's why, even though I think it's going to be a top 100 token, I'm not sure if it's the best investment for the long term right now. Apart from that, they also have ecosystem development, of course, and investments in rewards. Well, that's all great, but the most interesting thing for Sweatcoin itself is the buy and burn program. Yeah, so they will also have NFTs and games within the Sweat Wallet app. So I think that's great. As of right now, it doesn't seem to be the case that if you buy certain shoes that you earn more sweat, which I think is great for the long-term sustainability of sweat of the Sweatcoin. It's just not, I mean, you have to keep it realistic, and it really does feel like they're doing that. Sweat is the token. Here you can see only 10% is unlocked at the TGE, and over the next 2 years 90% will be unlocked. So that's a lot of inflation, all right? You should know that. They want to burn 4.5 billion Sweatcoins. We don't know the supply yet, so we cannot really see anything, we cannot really say anything about that. Oh wait, the total supply goes from 25.5 billion to 21 billion. But that's probably the total supply, as I say, and it's probably not the max supply. Minting difficulty will drop down. As you can see, it's a sustainable economy, I think. Over time, the rewards you gain in Sweat will decrease. Usually the price of Sweat will increase, right? But this at least keeps the economy stable, I think, at least. Distribution, I think a lot goes to the teams and advisors and Sweatco Limited, and quite a lot to the treasury too. I mean, the treasury isn't that bad, but I think a lot goes to Sweatco and the team and advisors. I think usually I don't really like that, but All right, it's not the end of the world, but that's not a great thing, I think. Apart from, I like a lot about what I see about Sweatcoin. I don't really like the distribution. Here you can see over the next time that there will be a lot of tokens unlocked, so that means a lot of inflation. You have been audited by QuantStamp, so that's great. They're built on NEAR, which is pretty exciting too. It's surprising too, I think. Have a great roadmap. This is really well developed, and I like everything I see about the roadmap. So altogether, just fundamentally, the token to me seems really great, and I really think this is going to be a top 100 token. If GMT could get there, even though the markets were a little bit more bullish during those days, I think Sweatcoin can get there soon too. And I also think we can see some big gains in the future, but I will be back with new updates very soon too. So for now, that's kind of like a review and a quick technical analysis. So if you do have any questions about it, please let me know down in the comments. In the comments, I will also post updates on if anything happens, because I saw some news about an airdrop. If I can find anything about that, I will post it in the comments and pin the comment too. So for now, thank you all for watching and listening, and I hope to see you all in my next videos. Bye.